What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a minute. I'm trying my best to get back to like the weekly posts. It's just I haven't had like a lot to kind of post. It's kind of just been a really consistent kind of grind. And I know you guys want to see me lift and see like the whole progression and everything, but I'm just kind of really focusing on my training, making sure I'm getting done what I need to get done on a daily basis, and really focusing on my sleep and recovery. Because that's kind of the big thing I've noticed this time around is how much sleep, how important sleep is. Because I have not been I wasn't sleeping the best in prep for sure, and I was definitely it's definitely taking a toll on my body. And then towards the beginning, I was trying to do more than I should. It's just in my head. Once you come off being in prep for so long and you're just constantly grinding and just doing stuff throughout the day over and over and over again, like you go to work, you get your steps in, you do cardio, you go to the gym, you do more cardio, you got a meal prep, like you're just constantly doing something. And then once your show's over, it's like if you feel like you're doing nothing, like if you just feel so terrible, you feel like you have to do something constantly all the time to be making progress, and that's not always the case. And for me, I was kind of stalling some of my progress because once I finally started, sleeping more, relaxing more, not lifting every single day, I started to grow more and started to get bigger and bigger. We started to see more changes. So that's what you got to do. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to the weekly uploading. So don't worry, I'm getting there. There's a lot of big things and cool things coming. Like I said, prep's coming around the corner in a couple months, so looking forward to another Road to Pro push here soon. But today, as you kind of saw that video from, the video that you just watched is a leg day from my home gym back in PA, the Fitness Factory. And let me tell you, Ryan Troutman, the owner of the place, has got that thing fucking cooking. That place is amazing. Fitness Factory. If you're ever in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, go. It's got everything a bodybuilder needs, everything a powerlifter needs. I couldn't have been more impressed with the gym. He's made a lot of upgrades since I've been there last time. I haven't seen or been up with my family in about like almost a year, so it was really cool seeing my hometown gym and kind of evolve into something that's super super cool and something that's like, I would say a high level gym. Like that's there, everything that a bodybuilder needs is in that place, and you can make an insane amount of gains, and you could make it a really nice home there. So props to Ryan Troutman, props to the Fitness Factory. I'll link them down below, link their Instagram and stuff, tag them, all that fun stuff. But yeah, check it out. It's a very 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 awesome gym. But as you saw with everything kind of like the tempo with everything, I've been very focused on tempo, just making sure that I'm milking as much as I possibly can out of every single workout right now, especially after we just got done doing a bulk phase. So we've been doing a health phase for about when this video comes out, it'll be about 5 weeks then at this point. So been on a health phase for 5 weeks, only just on a little bit of testosterone. So my recovery's not as good. I'm not as super super strong, but I'm still pushing super super hard. So but I got to make sure that I'm doing things right, not going super not having too much of an ego, but at the same time I still need to push decent weight to maintain that mass we put on during the off season. So I'm happy with how everything's going and how that health phase is going. And kind of the main question that I've been getting over and over again is how progress has, how has it come so quick? And I just have to say, like, being during this bulk period and during this health phase, it's only just been myself. It's been a state of solitude for this period of time. And I think that's to see great change, and to see like something, to get something of value, you have to sacrifice something. So I've sacrificed, a big portion of my social life and a big portion of just things in general, not going out to dinners and going to bars and stuff like that. Like I'm not the regular 24-year-old. I've just been mind and hell bent on my goal. So yeah, but then at the same time, people kind of people kind of look at me different. Like, I've also gotten the questions, like, in the gym and in public, do people look at you differently? And it is like, I'm not saying I'm like Jay Cutler or anything like that. Like, I'm huge, I'm big, like I'm that's ridiculous. But like, people look at you differently when we walk around Walmart and I just have a tank top on, a regular shirt on, or just like my legs are out. My legs are pretty big and prominent, so people are like, well, he's only got he's only got one thing, going for him. He only gyms, and people would be right. But people always assume that I'm just the big meathead, and there's more to that. But it comes with this. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because people leave you alone, but at the same time, people only think you're only good for one thing. But yeah, how I deal with that in a social setting is, there's usually a lot of people come up to me and ask, what I do, what I take, and all that kind of fun stuff, and I love that. It's super, super fun. But it's at the same time, it's like, I just want to focus on what's ahead of me, especially in like a gym setting. Like, I'm there to work out and I'm there to train, but I'll get bombarded with questions. Like I'm saying, I'm not some big gym influencer. I'm just usually it's like 2 or 3 people. If I go to a commercial gym, it's like usually 2 or 3 people will come and try to yap my ear off, and then all of a sudden I'm getting into not a debate, but just like a big conversation with the people, and then I lose track of time. I'm like, damn, I've been here for 3 hours because I keep talking to people. So I like to yap too, as you know, I yap to you guys all the time. But yeah, I enjoy it, but at the same time, it throws off a workout when I'm trying to get shit done. So yeah, in a social setting, it's pretty cool to be bigger and leaner and jacked, but at the same time, people just kind of look at you differently. You know what I mean? You're only, because then they assume you're on roids and all that stuff, but which is true. But I just don't like the stereotype with that comes with being on roids. Like, everything is, oh, he's on roids, he's just got to be angry 24/7, which isn't the case. But it is what it is. You got to deal with it. You got to bite the bullet because you're doing that stuff. And I also recommend not to do that stuff, because I only do this just to bodybuild. I don't do it to try to just be big for no reason, because it's not the best for your health. It's not good for my health whatsoever. But I have a certain goal in mind, and I've been told time and time again that I have a future and I have potential to do this. So I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability, and I kind of want to prove to myself that I can do it, and show people with hard work, dedication, and persistence that you can do things. So I came from a background where I'd always blame my genetics for stuff that I wasn't, able to do stuff, but that's not the case. Yes, bodybuilding is super, super genetic based, and I didn't realize I had the genetics to do that, because I had always done the opposite of what you should be doing. Always going out to eat, always cheating on my diet, always doing the wrong thing. And now I'm doing the right things, and I can tell that I'm built for this. I can do this. But yeah, I kind of want to get back into doing the weekly vids and getting questions on getting back to the Q&A kind of style of the vids that I was doing, kind of do some walkthrough workouts. I just want you guys to let me know what you guys want to see, so I don't just come on here and yap a daisical your ear off. So I'll leave you with a drink review, because I know you guys love the drink reviews, and I just finally got my hands on this. It's the root beer float from Rise, and let me tell you, if you ever had birch beer, it's exactly like that. I don't know how they do it. It tastes like there's like a million grams of sugar in this, but there's not. 0 sugar. You get that initial root beer like taste, and then you get a really heavy, creamy aftertaste. Pause. But seriously, it's freaking damn good, and I could go through about, if I wasn't careful, I could do like 5 of these a day, just get 1,000 milligrams of caffeine straight to the dome. But yeah, I could just drink those all day, like no reaction, light work, and just keep hammering those. But yeah, I appreciate you guys following along. We finally hit 500 subscribers, so I'm super happy with that. You guys just keep blowing this up. And I think at the beginning of this year, I think we maybe had like 150, maybe 200. So YouTube, it takes some time to grow, it takes some time to get your name out there and expand. So I'm very happy with the way things are growing and getting better each and every single month. So excuse me. It does make you burp like you're drinking soda though, but the burp wasn't bad. It's just super creamy. Anyway, but yeah, I just appreciate you guys so much, and I can't wait to get back on prep and get dialed in and get the weekly vids going again, because I like doing that, but I've just kind of been just a little self-conscious about my body and everything. It's tough because I know how lean I've been, and I'm not at that point, but I'm still decently big and lean, so it's cool. But we'll get back to it. But love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Ugh.